The Lord Mayor is with me. Thank you for coming down. It is exactly 12.1 degrees. The wind from the south at 4 kilometres an hour. Lord Mayor, good morning.
Yes, very cold morning. I'm having a lot of fun here. Can I take this with me?
Yeah,
this
sure.
speed gun. This is fantastic.
Isn't it great fun?
I'm almost wishing that people break the law as they go past, so I get the thrill of, clocking them.
Oh, the bus.
Going uphill, that's no good.
Well, I did get a bus at 39 k's, but that's good. That's within the law.
That is.
Now, can we build a 20-storey apartment block on this piece of land?
Oh, I'm sure we could, but I don't think that's what we should do.
You reckon we get it through planning?
I doubt it very much. It's a pretty small footprint.
It's 175 square metres.
Yeah.
The minimum size for a 3-bedroom apartment is 95 square metres. So if you let us build on the edge of the footpath, we're fine.
Yeah, thanks. I don't think that'll be happening either. I've got a suggestion, okay?
Yes.
And it's not down the lines of the things that people have said we've got to plonk something there. I don't know that you have to do that. If the society were to hand it over to us, we would turn it into a beautiful little pocket park right here in the centre of the city.
Well, that's what we need, a park opposite the exhibition
park.
parks.
The more green we can get in the city, the better. And you could plant trees here. You could make it a mini urban forest. You could teach people about the species of trees that we're planting throughout the city and why they're important for the city. I don't want to evict the caretaker who lives in the house behind us, but eventually you'd like to see that little house behind us part of the precinct here and perhaps opened up as a little coffee shop and restaurant. Even say to the City of Melbourne, because I don't want to insult the society, but I doubt very much that they've got spare cash to keep their grounds in beautiful condition. Say to the city, look, you turn this into a little oasis and maintain it as a park and allow it for public use, and we'll go on doing what we've been doing for over 100 years. And you've got one more little oasis in the centre of the city that is just a beautiful place for people to stop and relax and enjoy themselves.
So you'd be happy for the council to do that? It wouldn't cost much.
Yeah, it costs a fair bit. I mean, putting in a park is not cheap. But again, I mean, we've done an enormous amount of work and won awards for diversifying our urban forest and on our trees, and why that's very important in the centre of a city. So you could almost do like a mini city here, like a little microcosmic forest here, and explain to people the importance of trees and greenery in the midst of all this asphalt and roadway.
But I'm serious. We've got vast and very attractive gardens directly opposite us.
Yeah, but as I say, every chance we get, we're trying to turn asphalt into green in the centre of the city. And the more you can do it, the better. The more you cool down the city, particularly in summertime when heat is our biggest killer. It's what all cities need. And the great cities around the world are turning concrete and asphalt back into green. And I feel here a beautiful and mature tree cover on this little corner would be a wonderful addition. And by the way, it helps to clean the air in this very, very busy traffic intersection.
The thing I like also about the spot is the visibility, all these cars and buses and people going past.
Yeah.
Which is why I wondered about some sort of electronic message board that also has a science message in it that people in the traffic would see. Or you're into sculpture. What about a sculpture competition? And you have a sculpture that's put in here for, say, a month or 2 months, and the competition put with the kids perhaps, and then that moves out and you put another one in for the next couple of months. Too hard?
It's not too hard. I'm just not very big on plonk art. I'm not sure that it makes a great contribution to the city. And if you fill up this space with objects like that, what do people do? Sort of just look at it and then go away?
I just want one.
Yeah, but, well, you might be able to incorporate that into a little urban forest or park, and just a pleasant place for people to linger and stop and eat their lunch or get a coffee. As I say, even think about doing the entire precinct and having the city do that on behalf of the society.
We've even got an old tree behind us. The house has been there 150 years. The tree looks like it might have been as well.
Exactly.
What sort of tree is that?
The back one at the back's a peppercorn. I don't know what the one is.
The one with no leaves on.
Yeah, how could I tell? It looks like an overgrown fruit tree of some kind.
Well, it's a pommy tree, obviously, it hasn't got leaves.
Yeah, exactly, deciduous tree. But you see, all of those things, you could actually do a planting throughout the entirety of the footprint here, not just the little triangle we're on, which would make it very beautiful for the society. It would attract people to here and maybe even into the society, which would be a good thing. And as I say, one more little oasis in the centre of the city, you can't have enough of them.
It's a real opportunity. I'm just running the temperature gun on the cameraman is 16 degrees.
The temperature gun?
The grass is 9.5. We've got a temperature gun and a speed gun.